And there has been an experiment which I think reflects pretty well the characteristic of the profession. And I'd like to tell you about this experiment because it allows you also to situate yourself, with respect to epidemiology. This experiment was the following. It was, a researcher thought, how can we define epidemiology? Well, epidemiology is what epidemiologists do. So imagine the following experiment. He took a room with a surgical table, and he put a can of sardine on the table. And he asked a neurosurgeon, a pathologist, and an epidemiologist to come. And the experiment was very simple. They had to go into the room, do whatever they wanted, but they had to come out with a report. So the neurosurgeon went first, stayed 2 minutes, came out. He had written can of sardine on his paper. And the box of sardine was very nicely opened. There was not a drop of oil on the table. And he didn't care about looking at the sardines themselves. Then goes the pathologist. Stays half an hour. Comes out. He's full of oil everywhere. The can is roughly open, very strangely. There are bits of sardine all over the table and oil. And he has a 2-page report. This was a metal can, and I opened it according to the procedure of so-and-so. There were 6 sardines. I opened them all. There was nothing pathological, and I think it was, safflower oil or something like that, sunflower. So he gives his report. Then goes the epidemiologist. The epidemiologist stays 8 hours. So the guy I saw was starting to get worried. After 8 hours, the epidemiologist opened the door. He looked exhausted. So immediately the guy looks at the table and sees the can of sardine untouched. But the epidemiologist had a 20-page report on how to estimate the number of sardines in the box without opening it.